Alright. So, in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how I lost about $3,000 or $3,500, and I'm going to explain to you guys what not to do, and I'm going to explain to you guys what I did to come up on this gargantuan loss. So, I've been trading for about a year on and off, because as you guys know, I'm in the military, so I had to go through 6 months of like basically just training that, and I wasn't able to really trade like that. So basically 6 months of really like trading with like a 6 month break in between. So really kind of rusty, but whatever, we're gonna get right into it. But I have my computer screen over here, but my iPad, I have it right here. I'm gonna be talking off my iPad, so if I'm like looking down, that's why. So for starters, we're gonna explain to you guys the chart setup and why I took the trade I took. Right. So first thing we have up here is the initial claims. So for initial claims, all that is people filing for unemployment for the very first time. As you can see, the actual people that filed for unemployment was 190,000. What we expected was 197,000 in last month's unemployment, or last month's initial claim report was 192,000. Now, you guys are probably thinking, yeah, that's good. That means less people are unemployed. But for this market, less people that are unemployed is bad, because we want to see people feeling the effects of the Federal Reserve's raising interest rates, which is why you can see the expected is 197,000, because this number 197,000 is in favor of the Fed, right? Because that's what they want to see, to show that interest rates are actually effective. And as you can see from here, 190,000, they're not. So I'm getting this information, I see it, I'm like, okay, that's good, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's good for puts, right? I trade options, so I decided I'm gonna play puts today. Now usually whenever the market opens lower in the red, usually the market tends to fill this gap right here. Usually the market tends to fill this gap right here, and that's basically essentially what I was waiting on, right? I was waiting on the market to fill this gap, and it pushed up. This is my 4 hour demand zone. Basically, this is the support level, right? Basically, we're at the support level here. So market opens, I see we're pushing up, and then we hit my support, right? And then I always wait for the retest. So it comes up, retest. So I buy in about right here, right? I buy in my puts about right here, expecting my initial claims report to make QQQ go down, right? So I'm in the trade, and then it hits the support again, and then we shoot back up, and then we end up breaking my support, right? Now, since I am such a bad trader and I don't like losing money, I never had a stop loss for this trade. So it just keeps on breaking through every single one of my resistance points, and I'm like, okay, it's oversold. I'm thinking it's gonna go down. It never does. I'm sorry if I got like crazy stuff on my face. I feel crazy, but it never ends up going down. You're probably thinking, well, how did you let yourself lose $3,000? It's because I'm stupid and I never had a stop loss, essentially. So I was just being dumb. I didn't want to lose. But the reason we went up is something that nobody can ever freaking like predict this. You know what I'm saying? So if you see here, it says activist hedge fund manager Dan Leob takes a passive stake in AMD. This man spent like $13 million on AMD shares and pumped up the entire NASDAQ market, which left me and everybody in put contracts, everybody short in the market, just to hell, right? And after reading this, I should have sold, but I never did, which is just super stupid on my part. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back in it. I'm gonna deposit another 5,000. I put 5,000 in, lost over like, what is that, 75% of that. I'm going to put another 5,000 in, but this time I am trading with a tight stop loss. So we're gonna record and film that entire process, but as of right now, you know what I'm saying, we're going back in and we're gonna chill out. We're gonna trade a lot smarter, you know what I'm saying? So that's just something I want to put out in the air for you guys. If a stop loss is important, man. I should have sold it after we broke here, but I didn't. I freaking didn't. So now I'm down on my dick, and I'm glad I did sell at least a little bit less, you know what I'm saying, because as you can see, we're at $300. But you know, big markets, man. We did end up breaking our 200-day moving average here. So essentially, in my mind, we're due for a pullback since we're super overbought on it. Like, we're overbought. This hiked up in a day, in less than 24 hours. So, you know, long story short, I will be coming out with more stock market updates for you guys, maybe daily. I don't know, but I do this every day, so I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to push out a video a day, maybe. But I'll keep you guys updated, and if you guys are interested on more videos like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'll catch y'all later.